Welcome to the channel. I'm Stacy, and my goal here is to help you to be front of house ready for your worship services. Today we'll be focusing on tones, and more specifically the tones for the song Only King Forever by Elevation Worship. I've been trying to get this one on the schedule for the last year or so, and I was finally able to make it happen. For the cover video, I used my pedal board with the HX Stomp covering dual amps and some final processing. And on the board I had my Boss CS3 compressor with just enough compression to notice when it was turned off, but not so much when it was on. Going into the Carbon by Browne Amplification, and I've got that one set up with a bit of grit. I've got the gain just past noon. Into the Wampler Euphoria, which is pretty much at unity for tone and level, but just slightly above. Going into the HX Stomp, I've got the effects loop with the Jet Eternity delay and Revelation reverb. I'm using an analog delay and a modulated reverb. They sounded awesome. Out of that loop, we're going into the noise gate that kills the hiss that comes off of that loop. And it's just the tiniest bit of gate just to quiet things down. And then we're going into two SX30s. That's going to be an AC30. One of them set with the drive at, I think, 6. The other one's at 5. The one that has it set at 6 is also a little bit brighter to kind of enhance that grit. The one that's set at 5, a little bit darker to kind of give it a little bit more fullness. And then when combined, they sound great to me. I've got the hot one set up with a 2x12 Bluebell cab, and it's mic'd up with the Dynamic 57. The other one, same cabinet, 2x12 Bluebell with the Dynamic 7. And then we're going into the simple EQ at the end that bumps the low gain at 1 decibel, the holy mid-range, which is 777 hertz at 1.5, and the high gain at 2.5. And I dial in the amps without anything else just to get them to sound the best they can. You don't want to push your bass too high because it'll get flubby. And sometimes if you push your treble too high, it'll get thin and brittle. And so I get everything set up just to where it sounds good on its own. And then just over trial and error, I figured out that just a little bit of a bump on the low gain just adds a little bit more fullness. Something I noticed not only here in the studio, but also with my in-ear mix on Sundays. That holy mid-range bump is something I found pretty early on with my HX Stomp use, and it just helped me to hear the amps through my earbuds, similar to what I was hearing with my amp in the room. There was just something that was missing in it, and it was just, I found it to be in that frequency range, so landed on that. And then that the high gain bump just gives it a nice crisp top end, and that's something I really do notice through my in-ear mix on Sundays, that the little bit of high end just kind of gives it a little bit more cut when I'm dialing in all the stuff, all the channels that I have for my Sunday in-ear mix. And so I've been happy with that. And I like how it sounds as well in the covers. The signal chain for the HX Stomp is the Deluxe Comp, set up to similarly mimic what I did with the CS3. We're going into a Ratatouille and then a KWB drive, and that accomplished for me what I was able to do with the Carbon and the Euphoria on the board. And then we're going into a transistor tape delay, and I tried to use the Deluxe Memory Man, was the Elephant Man, but the repeats weren't landing where I needed them to land. I tried to use a dotted eighth delay. I don't know if that's just a thing with that effect, but if you know, let us know in the comments. I've struggled with that for a while, and I just never have bothered to look into it. Anyway, so I used the tape delay and then the dynamic hall reverb. They sounded great. We're going into a single SX30 amp, and I've got it set. I think I've got the drive on that one set at 5.5. So I just went in the middle and then adjusted my EQs to also kind of go in the middle of how I had the dual amp set up. And then we're going into a dual block for the cabs. I've got one side mic'd up with the Dynamic 57, one with the Dynamic 7, and then the simple EQ at the end bumping the same frequencies as the cover video. The signal chain for the Helix is similar with the Deluxe Comp, into the Ratatouille, into the KWB drive, and then we're going into the volume pedal. From there into the stereo transistor tape delay, the dynamic hall reverb, and then we're going into 2 amps. They're both set up exactly the same as the amp on the HX Stomp. Just panned left and right, and I've got one of them mic'd up with a 2x12 Bluebell cab with the Dynamic 57, and the other one with the Dynamic 7, and then the simple EQ at the end, bumping the same frequencies. If you're interested in the dual amp options, the HX Stomp is going to come exactly how I used it for the cover video, but you'll also get the song-specific presets, so you get the delays, the reverbs, the overdrives, and everything. You can mix and match, see what you like. if you're interested in that. For the Helix, it's going to come with a couple of extra effects. So I put a phaser after the compressor and before the drives. And then I added a reverse delay before the transistor tape delay. And so the snapshots are set up for snapshot 1, covering the lead lines. That's going to be that beginning line and then the cool turnaround that we do a couple of times throughout the song. And then snapshot 2 is going to cover our verses and our chorus. And then snapshot 3 gets us through the bridge. For that dual amp setup on the Helix, snapshot 4 is set up like snapshot 1, but with the phaser. Snapshot 5 is just clean, so there's no drives. I've got a little bit less reverb, a little bit less delay. Snapshot 6 is a phase clean, and that's going to add the phaser. You can play lightning crashes if you like. And then the next one is a phase wash, and it just sounds really cool. A light bit of delay, but long trails, and then so you can play, and it kind of lays down a cool pad. And then the snapshot 8 is for swells. I'll be running through the song-specific preset with the HX Stomp and the dual amp setup on the Helix. I'll be using the Custom Deluxe, the Gretsch, and that Les Paul Custom. All right, let's hear it. I hope you found this one helpful. If you did, subscribe and hit that like button for good measure. If you'd like the resources for this song, you'll find them at a link in the description box below. You'll also find the Sunday Starter Pack for HX Stomp and Helix. That's going to be on the free downloads link. The Sunday Starter Pack for HX Stomp comes with 2 free presets, a tabbed reference chart, and a MIDI controller guide, so you can control your HX Stomp with the MIDI controller. It's going to do snapshots, it's going to do preset changes, as well as turning on and off effects. And then the Sunday Starter Pack for Helix comes with 2 free presets, as well as that tabbed reference chart. No need for a MIDI controller when you've got the behemoth of the Helix. All right, I hope you have a great week, and I'll see you in the next one.